Hi there, I'm Wendy and I go to Southside Church. I've been going along there now for over 14 years and I'm a member and I go along there with my husband Tom. So I'm like many of you, I'm a stay-at-homer at the moment. I've not been able to work because of the coronavirus. But I've just got to keep busy doing all the things I'm sure everybody else is doing. Lots of cleaning, cooking, baking, of course the obligatory banana loaf, and even chocolate cake as requested by a certain person. But it's been quite fun. I don't usually do much baking, but apart from maybe the kids that I work with, so it's been quite good to try and do some different things. So of course we've been enjoying our walks in the afternoon. We've been getting out every afternoon and it's been much fun. We're those people that have been out pounding the pavements just to get out of the house. But one thing is I'll be needing a new pair of trainers, that's for sure, because I think I've pounded them away. There's hardly any soles left. But that's been good, we've been enjoying that. I've been doing the prayer calendar, which has been really good because although we're not meeting up with people, you still feel that you're involved in their life. So I've been enjoying doing that every day as well. So I did get a bit stir crazy just a few weeks ago there. I was just feeling really as if, I just need to do something helpful. I want to somehow help in community. So when Vicky, the email came in about helping with the 1010 Trust and it was the Veg Prep group, and I'd been praying, I said, Lord, what can I do? I just want to be kind of useful just now. And that I just responded to that straight away. So I've been doing that the past few weeks and it's been really good. We've got a great team and we do that on the Friday afternoon and that's been really good. So Tom's the main gardener here. He loves to get out in the garden, which I suppose is just as well just now. I'm not so keen, but I do like my indoor plants and I've got quite a few of them that I've had for many years now, from tiny wee plants that quite a few of them they're quite mature now. So I've got one in the corner of my living room which is like a palm plant. And you know what, palm plants are just huge. They've got huge big branches that come away up. And the growth, I mean, just over the years, it just seems to grow so rapidly. And at one point, actually, it was nearly touching the ceiling. And it comes away over to the table when you're there as if it's coming to join you. And I've had to prune it so many times. So when I see my plant, to me, it's just like a symbol of life. And the verse that always comes to mind is in Psalm 1, and it's verse 3, and it's the righteous person. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. But lo and behold, my plant has actually started to wither. And I would say it's probably been kind of slowly dying, you could see over the past year. But in the past few months, it started to really wither and shrivel up. And I've had to cut so many branches off it. And it looks a right sorry state just now. And it's really, I feel quite sad about it because I've had this plant for 19 years. And we don't have any kids, so I kind of feel that's like my teenager. He's 19. And I always call my plants he, don't ask me why, but I do. But to have it for 19 years, to start off, you could say, as a little toddler in a wee plant pot, and then different sizes as it's got bigger. But with it withering, I just, after thriving for so long, to see it withering, and the Lord does speak to me through plants, not just any plants, but the ones that I've kind of nurtured and kind of growing. But I really just feel, it's at this time of the pandemic at the moment that it's so bizarre that it's just started to wither, and you can't quite get away from the fact it's like just reflecting on what is going on in the world round about us at the moment. It's like a life that was, and all that goes with it. It's like, you could say it's like the old routines of life that we've had, our old priorities, just life as we've known it. And now we just can't do that anymore. Things have just changed. But I've got another plant here. I don't know if you can see just a corner of it there, but it's a flowering cactus. And this plant was given to me quite a few years ago, and it hadn't flowered for a few years there, but it did last year, and it's flowering just now. Now, to me, when I look at this plant, it's just like a sign of life. and I just love to see it. It's just started to flower and it's still got new buds on it. And to me, that's like a sign of hope. And I just feel that, through this, that God is going to do something good out of what's been happening. It's maybe something new. And I don't know what he's going to do, but I just want to be part of it. And I kind of feel this is like a preparation time just now of what's going to happen, maybe in the days to come. But a few years ago, I went to an Aglow meeting. Now, I've been involved in Aglow for many, many years, and I've been on and off the board. And one of the times when I wasn't on the board, I had been feeling particularly dry, and just that I'd kind of lost that kind of intimacy with the Lord. And I really just felt I really needed something. So anyway, I decided to go along to the Aglow meeting. And it just so happened that day that there was a lady there that she had a prophetic picture. Now, our prophetic ministry, she had a prophetic painting ministry after that. This was our very first picture that she did, and it was pastels. And she'd said to somebody there that this picture was for somebody that was going to be in the meeting today. And when she saw me, she said to that same person, she said, that lady that's just come in, this picture is for her. So at the end of the meeting, she'd given out words to different people, and she came over and she says, Wendy, she says, this picture's for you. And I just, as soon as I saw it, it was just like a spirit to spirit moment. The Lord just totally bypassed my mind. It was a picture of, it was like the Garden of Eden. It was just absolutely brimming with life, with flowers and trees and colour. And it was like vitality, effervescency. It was just like everything that was just living and life it represented. And the Lord had given me a word prior to that about being a flower in his garden with big, coloured, it was all coloured and it had a fragrance. So it was like the Lord was just reaffirming to me that I was planting in God's garden. And it just really renewed that kind of intimate relationship that I felt that I needed with the Lord and that I had before that. And in Isaiah 61 verse 3, it says, we are a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendour. And that's what we are. That's what we all are. We're all different. We're all unique. We've all got our own giftings. Sometimes we might think, why have we not got that gift? That's because we don't need it for what God's designed us to do. And, we've all got our own unique assignment that he has got just for us. And there's not any one that's more specific, more special than another one. I think we're all really important to him. And I just feel that, in these days, as and especially as the lockdown eases and we start to emerge back into society, that we've got so many opportunities to share and just to be a blessing to people. And I just don't think it's by chance that we've been born into this era. Surely it is for such a time as this that we're here. So I just pray that you'll thrive just now and in the days ahead. And I just bless you for listening and take care.